Greetings, Knights of YouTube. I am your Lord Commander, and welcome to our newest landless adventure right here in Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. Now, this campaign will act as both a Bastard Legacy challenge as well as a landless adventure, as we follow the journeys of the young Baelor Blackthorn as he leads his Blackthorn exiles through the lands of Westeros and beyond in order to make fame and fortune, gold and glory. Now, shortly after coming of age, Lord Daemon the Younger of House Blackfyre went on a secret diplomatic mission into the lands of Westeros with the intention of gaining supporters for his cause so that he can eventually lead another Blackfyre rebellion for the claim of the Iron Throne of Westeros. Now, his secret diplomatic mission brought him out here into the Reach to the lands of Darkdale of House Virwell. The young Daemon hoped to sway Lord Richard of Darkdale to support his cause by granting him a very ancient and very beloved artifact of the Targaryen dynasty and the Blackfyre dynasty, none other than a fossilized dragon egg. Now, during his stay at Darkdale, young Daemon did in fact lay with a young, beautiful Reachman woman, I suppose, and sired a bastard child, none other than our very own Captain Baelor Blackthorn. He is known as Blackthorn because he is a Blackfyre bastard born in the Reach, reviled and hated. Now, his mother died giving birth to him, but it was rumored that she was a long-lost cousin of the Lord Paramount Leo himself, or perhaps a cousin of a cousin, but somewhere along the, the branches and the tangles of the rows of House Tyrell. And long before Baelor Blackthorn was even born, Lord Daemon the Younger did in fact flee back into Essos to begin building his armies here in the shores of the Stepstones. But whilst walking alone amidst the castle of Darkdale, the House Virwell that very graciously took him in and raised him and housed him for the first 8 years of his life, especially after the death of his mother, the young Captain Baelor Blackthorn did in fact find himself walking deep within the dungeons of the castle, where he found hidden in secret this fossilized dragon egg, tucked carefully and very lovingly away into a lit, smoldering brazier, hoping to breathe life back into it. Now, in a fit of rage, even in that youth, the young Baelor Blackthorn knew what this meant. He was used as a pawn to further his father's own goals, basically. Now, rather than be a pawn for the machinations of lesser men, the young Baelor Blackthorn grabbed the egg out of the smolders of the brazier and began to smash the egg against the castle walls over and over and over again, until out birthed the baby dragon known as Blackthorn, all black and blood red with smoldering eyes and curved hooked horns. She is absolutely magnanimous, truly, truly beautiful. So she is a destined dragon, which increases the growth rate 10 times in the first year of the dragon being born. So in this first year, it will increase its growth rate 10 times. Like, that's insane. On top of that, she is a majestic and swift dragon, and she will grow to become a tyrannic leviathan. Quite a menacing force, to be sure, but this is, in fact, our baby dragon now of House Blackthorn. Now, rather than punishing the young Baelor Blackthorn, Lord Richard was like, "Oh my gosh, you did it! You are the child that I ought to be following into battle, that I ought to bend my knee to, because you are the one, in fact, to bring dragons back into this realm." As such, the Lord Richard has become quite friendly of ours and a staunch supporter of not just House Blackfyre, but of us in general, the Captain Baelor. He has paid very gracious, very handsome amounts to get us a pretty upgraded, adventurer's outfit, basically, as well as several members of a a decent party, several followers, and then hangers-on as well, just to get us on our feet. And the reason why is because while he is a supporter of our house and our cause, he does not want this tyrannical Leviathan dragon growing within his lands, stealing all his food and his sheep and terrorizing his people. So he's like, I will pay to get you on your feet as a mercenary company and send you on your way. And that's exactly what we're here to do, lads. Now, while we have no claims on Highgarden nor the Lord Paramountcy of the Reach, it is within our personal goals to see that the Reach, falls under our banner one day. While we do not seek the whole of the Seven Kingdoms, we do seek the beauty of the Reach. This is the beauty that our mother would have believed in, would have taught us if, you know, the serving people and the Lord Righteous himself are to be believed of who our mother was. Perhaps instead, he wishes to make us indebted to him for his support, and once we take our position of power, he seems to want to overtake us or to utilize us for his own gains. Now, in addition to this Bastard Legacy Challenge, I did in fact add several other dragon eggs to some of the minor houses of Westeros, because it was in fact part of the diplomatic mission to hand out fossilized dragon eggs. But since the first one hatched and gave birth to Blackthorn, a ripple went across the realm and it began to hatch all the eggs of Westeros. So now there are several eggs in the possession of King Daeron II, as well as a couple of eggs within Dorne, the Reach, and one secret egg up here in the hands of the Starks. Now, our dragon may be destined for greatness, but will we be able to reach the heights of said destiny, or will we be cut down by those who seek to oppose us? Being a bastard is one thing, and being a Blackfyre is another thing entirely. But being a bastard of House Blackfyre means that we are hated and reviled beyond all reproach. Now, we are starting off as a bit of a blank slate, except for the fact that we have a Herculean physique and we're a bit rowdy. But other than that, we are starting off basically brand spanking new into this world. 8 years and no experience doing absolutely anything. And yet here we are leading our own men. Speaking of leading our men, because Lord Reichard is in fact a grand supporter of ours, he in fact paid out of pocket in order to get us our own personal retinue of 80 dragon guards to defend both the dragon, the baby dragon, the destined baby dragon, and ourselves. Speaking of being a staunch supporter, show your support by liking this here video, and if you are new, then subscribe and fly the banner of your Lord Commander, and we will forever be tied in bonds of battle and brotherhood. Help us reach our goal of hitting 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year, by 2025, and I will forever be in your debt. Now our adventure can officially begin, but first, we must get educated. So I'm thinking somebody with high martial skills, Tancred the Giant is also our second in command, which is why we have such great, such great boost to our stats. Yeah, because base stats aren't too crazy. 1, 7, 3, 1, 7. Yeah, not bad. Now first things first, we must start making some money, lads. We must start making a name for ourselves. The young Captain Baelor Blackthorn demands it. So, we shall, ooh, an escort job too. Alright, let us rescue a fair maiden. We travel. We must make haste. Nice. That's only going to give us up to 80%, but that is a-okay, because we can make that work. Boom. Execute with confidence. Perfection. She's a bit rude, but honestly, let's see if she'll join us. She's honored. She does in fact join us. Good. Jesus, Blackthorn's already growing so big that she doesn't even fit on the screen yet anymore. Jesus. That's insane. Alright, we can hunt... Let's hunt some criminals. Fuck it, lads. Bring me his head. We go after Morrow the Silly. Ooh. Yeah, it's because I can't duel him out myself, but I can send my guards after him. Guards, cut him down. Nice. Beautifully done. Let's do it again, lads. Fuck it. Oh, we chased him down. Guards, cut him down. Yeah, we are traveling far. Signal an ambush to move in from behind. Ooh, Dragon Lore, the Red Lake. While traveling by the shores of the Red Lake, I take the opportunity to visit the stony isle at the heart of the vast blue expanse. Though calm reigns here now, it was once occupied by the fearsome Silverwig. Ooh, damn. Despite being accustomed to humans, the silver-scaled beast became wild and made her lair upon the tiny island after the death of her last rider, Off-White. The Dance of the Dragons was one of the bloodiest and most turbulent conflicts in the history of the Seven Kingdoms, since the Valyrians first tamed dragons amidst the great volcanic mountains known as the 14 Flames. These majestic creatures have long been used as terrible weapons of war, and the dance marks but one such dark account among many. Fire and blood, indeed. My dragon lore increased. I love that. A job well done, lads. Let's head home. Nice. Now there are a couple of more martial jobs, but I kind of want to do an escort job. Yeah. Greetings, adventurer. Many are the roads of the world, and treacherous. If you'll work for Strathby, my liege would pay well for your expertise. Nice. Alright. We travel. This is it. This is where you needed to go. Literally right here. My guy. Be for real. Alright, well, we're going to take a bit of a detour. We're going to hit Bridgeside. Yeah. Going to hit Golden Grove. Totally fine. Yeah. That'll give us a few opportunities. We can scout for talent. Yeah, because we definitely need some people. I think, at least. Nice. Alright, we start traveling, lads. Very nice. And now we can head back. Yeah, visited Bitterbridge, visited Snag of Rowan. Yeah, not bad. And now Blackthorn is 1 year old already. God damn, she's already fucking huge, man. Oh, she's an owned dragon. She's not a tamed dragon. Oh, I'm not 10 years old, so I can't tame the dragon. Okay, that's fine. I also can't be a knight. Oh, I can. Oh, all right. Tancred the Giant can also be training us as our knight. This should be fine. 1 more year, and then we can try and tame the dragon, as it were. We're born on the 29th of First Moon. Nice. Alright, well, we continue doing jobs, lads. The life and duties of a squire. Tancred, my knight, has sent me on an errand. The errand is nothing noteworthy. It's not even difficult. I simply don't want to run the errand. It's too boring. I want something worth my time. Even a single second spared on such a mundane task is a second wasted. I could use that second to be training with a sword, for example. A servant should be doing this, not a squire. But, alas, not everything a squire does will be glamorous. Yeah, you get the errand done, gain 5 trait experience and knighthood. Yeah, we're here to learn, kiddo. It's not all gonna be pomp and frills, as it were. Perfect, perfect. We're out here getting some shit done as an 8-year-old, guys. Not bad. Let's go hunt down some more criminals, lads. Visited Highgarden. Beautiful. Alright, we've traced him down further. Otto the Hunter. Guards, get him! Damn. He's good. My knight keeps training me, that's good. Life and duties of a squire. My knight has entrusted me with the delivery of a message to Arnell. I have not been told what the message is, and I have specifically been instructed to not open the message, even though the message is not properly secured. Yeah, we're gonna do it without incident. No big deal. Damn. Alright, we signal an ambush. God damn it. That's crazy. He slipped by us this time. Alright, perhaps we shall move on then. We head to the city of Rosebury, just outside of Highgarden. Nice. Yeah, not a whole lot of missions to be done back here. Perhaps we can make our way towards Old Town, after all. I don't see why not. Let us be on our way. Aha! Dragon Lord, the Citadel, visited the Citadel. Upon arrival at the Citadel, I am directed by an Archmaester to a collection of books. They look ancient, but are clearly well looked after. I should find a comfortable chair somewhere, it seems. This book is rather thick. The book goes into rather intrinsic detail about the various known hatchings of eggs, starting from the Targaryens' emigration to Dragonstone from old Valyria all those years ago. I must start studying. Nice. Are we 10 yet? We're not 10 yet. God, but Blackthorn's already getting pretty big. I like that. Alright, so there's a few quests down here, nothing too crazy. Let's go and rescue a fair subject, I think. Should be fine. Oh, we failed to find her. No, back into the wilds then. Alright, we protect the innocent. We must make up for our failures. We also visited the Starry Sept. Very nice. Beautiful. We excelled at this contract. Lord Bruce of Black Crown. He's a bit of a fan of ours, is he not? I love that. Alright. We try again. We rescue a fair subject. Visited Old Town. Very nice. Visited 7 shrines. Hell yeah, dude. While putting away some of the training swords and other practice equipment, I noticed some pages bullying a lowborn young stablehand. It seems they caught the stablehand practicing with a training sword and pretending to be a knight. As I am hanging up my own equipment, I hear swords drawn and realize these pages are going to fight and likely wound the stablehand with real steel. I'm the only person nearby that can put an end to this. We protect the stablehand. Bullies, how dare you call yourselves knights and act in such a manner? Ooh, I had a great time in the training yard with Tancred. He threw all sorts of drills at me, but I was able to keep ahead of them all. It was an exhausting but rewarding day. I think I even impressed Tancred. As I'm putting away the training equipment, I overheard Tancred telling a page that he was very impressed with me today. He even said it's clear that I've noticeably improved my prowess. It feels good to be recognized. Yeah, prowess increased by 1. Fuck yeah, dog. Not bad. We're getting some shit done. A lesson in lucre. Without taxes, the royal treasury would soon run out. Loyal vassals are more than happy to pay. Niles, my teacher, says and folds his arm. Therefore, it is of paramount importance to keep your subjects happy. Do not tax them too much, nor too little, lest they find you complacent. Niles continues, turning a page. From the highest captain to the lowest launderer, everyone plays their part, he says, closing the tome. The lesson is finished. You may go now. Interesting. Without fairness, the realm will falter. You gain the trait Just. Very nice. Oh yeah, I'll take it. We're just now. Ooh, life and duties of a squire. So we're doing a lot of stuff as a squire. I didn't realize there was so much dialogue. That's actually pretty cool. Tancred, my knight, has instructed me to supervise the training of several young pages and courtiers today. While it's not their first lesson, they are still very green when it comes to swordsmanship. I've decided to do some basic drills and partner them all up with one another for practice. One lad, however, doesn't have a partner, so I've been practicing with him. To put things nicely, he is completely hopeless. I don't think he can even hold a sword properly. The rest of the group keeps watching us, and I'm getting tired of having to hold myself back so this slacker can feel good. But, I will say, a good knight needs patience. Nice. Okay, so now we are 11 years old. Blackthorn is 3. So big that all we can see is his feet. Her feet. Love that. We're going to try and tame the dragon. Nice. A bond is forged. Thank God. I got nervous. I feel the rough and smooth stroke of Blackthorn's scales beneath my palm. The heat of her body warming my hand. As I pet her, I feel our bond solidify. Without prompting, she lowers her head and nudges me to stand. I oblige, but she remains lowered, inviting me to climb on. I accept your offer, Blackthorn. No thank you. That's funny. You gain the trait Blackthorn's Rider. God. Look at her horn. She's already massive. Like, that's insane to me. Anyway. Seize the moment. Lovely. We have a long path ahead of us. Let us be away. Nice. They gave us some more armored footmen. So I've got a lot of armored, heavy infantry. Which is kind of fine. So, part of my, my camp here, yeah, is the supply tent, or is the proving grounds that has the internal upgrade personal bouts, which unlocks increased heavy infantry damage, toughness, and screening, as well as the heavy infantry captain officer, which does additional heavy infantry damage. So that's pretty cool. So we've got quite a few heavy infantry, but they're totally worth it. 50 and 56, 50 and 49, definitely not bad. Not bad at all, lads. Oh, we could get some summer knights in here. Do we really need summer knights? Not really. Are we going to get some anyway? Absolutely we are. Alright. More work to be done, lads. Let us be on our way. There's a bit of traveling we can do. I don't think we really need to do anything. But we might customize this here. Yeah. Head to the high tower. Yeah, to do some traveling. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Visited the high tower. Arbitration, a local landmark. The dispute in Bellflower Town... Bellflower Town stems from a minor logic... What? The dispute in Bellflower Town stems from a minor local legal case. Our employer foolishly ruled a particular natural landmark to have a slightly different boundary than was traditional. Immediately, dozens of cases were sprung by petty landholders and privileged peasantry, all of whom have some grievance or other now raised by the change in definition. Master Jason is at pains to let us know that our coin depends on calming the situation quickly and quietly. I can solve anything if I put my mind to it. Nice. We just managed to get the shit done, I guess. That's cool. The power of the indomitable human spirits and all that. Oh, King Darren II, he died. That's so sad. All hail King Valar, the young prince. That's a shame. None of the other dragons have hatched yet. That's interesting. I've tested this playthrough quite a few times, and after our dragon egg hatches, they all start to hatch, like literally back to back to back to back. There's like 6 dragon eggs that hatch, so that's pretty interesting. I don't know why it's not triggering now, but it's just interesting. That's all. Look at us holding this big-ass club. Literally bigger than we are. That's crazy. Good for us, though. Oh, defensive predator. I toss another slab of meat and it hits the ground with a neat sloop. Though Blackthorn's eyes track the meat as it flies, only once I step back does she begin to devour it. I step forward to throw another, but I receive a hiss of complaint in response. It seems that Blackthorn is becoming quite territorial and is uncomfortable around anything she is not currently eating. Though such a nature may serve well in the wild, I wonder how this will affect her life with humans. Yeah, gains cooperative. A dragon must be able to trust its rider. Yeah, so we're gonna go through some active work here in order to make Blackthorn a little more cooperative. Already, she's just fucking massive, dude. Like, yeah, 58 in dragon size right off the bat, 67 combat effectiveness, and she's 5 years old. That is insane. Y'all thought dire wolves grow fast. Jesus. Alright, we're going to get to moving on, lads. But first and foremost, we're going to do a bit of traveling, I think. Yeah, it's totally fine. Visited the Brightwater Moat and visited Horn Hill. Perfect. Yeah, there's quite a few missions to be done here. Boundary Dispute, Passage of Arms, Passage of Arms. Super cool. We can make that happen. Ah, there we go. Damn. Prince Aegon, Bittersteel of the Iron Throne, births the Demagon. Chaotic excitement and fear overwhelmed the ports and markets across the seas. The word on every merchant and traveler's lips is that a dragon's egg has hatched. Aegon, the man that hatched the egg, has named the black dragon Demagon. Damn, another black and red dragon, huh? Oh, but it's an unhealthy worm. Nice. GG's. Good luck trying to fight me, uncle. Rolling. I'm at play in the gardens of Crest Haven with my peers, in a rare moment free from the watchful eyes of our guardians and tutors. It all happened so suddenly, I am swept from my feet and sent tumbling down a steep hill, with Jane holding tightly to me as we roll down and down. Once at the bottom, I am left dazed with her eyes staring deeply into mine as she smiles and giggles at me. I feel something strange in my chest as I look back at her. What is this feeling? Indigestion. Hatred. Starts fucking, becomes your victim? What, we start attacking her? Hell no, it's love. And now I'm stressed out because I love somebody, apparently. Yikes. Well, apparently I'm stressed out, so that sucks. Nice. Another dragon. Lord Ambrose of Ferrybridge. How did y'all get a dragon? Damon, damn it. How many people have you been giving dragon eggs to, you fool? Yikes. The light red dragon, Falcael. Nice. It's a great drake. Ooh, yikes. It's a pretty red boy, too. I love that. Yeah, that is interesting. Alright, we're going to do another Passage of Arms. Let us be on our way. Oh, another dragon enters the world. Prince Damien of House Targaryen hatches the deep yellow dragon Xehanort. Interesting. Oh, another one. See, I told you. Okay, so it all just starts like randomly. Yeah, so King Valar, the young prince, hatches the gray dragon Darandaris. I like this one. The color scheme is really nice on that. Darandaris. Cute. Alright. We do another one, lads. Crumbling walls. All you need is some strong backs. Yeah, see, we're going to get some work done for you. Don't worry about it. Ooh.
Look at this page, Baelor. I think it speaks of the father. It's really interesting,
Rolana says, an open copy of the seven-pointed star lying in front of her on the floor.
There's so much we don't know, so much to learn, so many mysteries, so much knowledge.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, there's so much wisdom in this book. We gain the trait Humble. You grow closer to forming a friendship with Rolana. And you gain the trait Wise Man. 1% chance. Alright, I didn't get Wise Man. That's fine. Do a Passage of Arms. Sure. Why not? Very nicely done. Yeah, we've got some shit done at a young age, lads. Like, we're only 14. I mean, I feel like we're missing a couple of traits, though. Like, nothing's really triggered to help develop our personality yet. We've gotten Just and Humble. But outside of that, nothing really. So, I'm not entirely sure what to make of that, if I'm being honest. Can we tutor a child? I don't know. Can we regale the court? These are the questions indeed. Whatever the case, let us move on. We're gonna head a little northeast. Yeah, it's a Star Pike. Visited Star Pike, beautiful. It doesn't look like any new quests opened up here. So we can move onwards to Ashford. Ooh. Alright, so we're still moving around. There's really not a lot of quests to be around here, you know what I'm saying? Already visited. Yeah, already visited. I mean, we've been doing a lot of traveling, too. We just haven't hit Starfall. We should have hit Starfall and Ramsport while we were down here. Night Song. Yeah. Lots of experience we could have gotten in a lot of these areas. But we can hit Tumbleton. This is where we're heading right now. But I want to hit Redgrass Fields and Bistheric as well. Yeah, Dragon Lore event. Very cool. And the Battle of Redgrass Field. Oh, after nearly a year of war, the first Blackfyre rebellion came to an end with the Battle of the Redgrass Field. The forces of Daemon Blackfyre clashed with the loyalist Targaryen forces, resulting in the death of Daemon, his twin sons, and the rebellion. That is interesting. Alright, so we're going to actually overshoot Tumbleton, head to Redgrass, and then head to Bistheric. Oh, we're going to run out of food on the way. Yikes. Worth it. I don't care. Let's get going, lads. Yeah, Redgrass, the Field of Fire. Fields of Fire. The grass has long since regrown after Aegon and his sister wives scorched it during the conquest. Yet the plains still have an air of mortality about them. Thousands of men died here, immolated by dragon fire. House Gardner went extinct on these fields. House Lannister bent the knee not long after. This battle was the only time all three conquerors fought together. All three dragons fought as one. The battle was a true reflection of a dragon's power, utilized by three individuals, upstarts from an island who became the most powerful people in the Seven Kingdoms, if not the world. Imagine having a fraction of that power. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, a defiant lizard. We are trying, but I'm afraid Blackthorn is simply not cooperating. The handler's voice is strained as he speaks, and I can hear the tension in his tone as he wrestles with the chain that binds Blackthorn, trying to once again lock her into the wall. Though Blackthorn was never a particularly obedient creature, she has become increasingly difficult to control. While a dragon with a will of its own is a fearsome thing, I do wonder if this is the best path for Blackthorn. Defiant, eh? Yeah. Due deference should be shown to such majesty. Blackthorn gains the trait Imperious. I like that. Nah, but we're gonna go for, accepting, I think. Visited the bones of Vermithor and Sea Smoke at Tumbleton. After the second battle of Tumbleton, the remains of Vermithor and Sea Smoke remain outside of the town, and many people over the years have made their way to see the remains of these great beasts. This has brought more visitors to the town, aiding its regrowth. That's crazy. The finer points of diplomacy. Vassals will, at times, overstep their bounds, my teacher Robin says. Forgiveness will strengthen your bonds. At times, put trust in a subject, despite their reputation, lest you will be overburdened, he drones on. It is important that you give them the time they need to right their wrongs, Robin says, rolling up the parchment. Now, what have you learned here today? He says, looking intently at me. Ooh, we can become forgiving, trusting, or patient. I think patient is a pretty good one. That's not a bad personality trait to have. So far, we're looking pretty good. We're just humble and patient. We're looking like a true paragon of virtue right off the bat. None of these of which are actually like virtuous in the eyes of our faith. But I don't know. We just seem to be like relatively empathetic, you know? Just first and foremost, then humble, then patient. Not bad. Definitely not bad. There is a hide muscle job to be held here, so let's go ahead and get a move on and see if we can't utilize an interaction or a request from a patron in order to get some provisions. Because we're running out of food, lads. Running out of food. New Stand With Us contract. Stand with us where? Over here. The war-torn Appleton. Interesting. We might be able to turn back and help out in this fight. Dynasty legacy, earning respect. So our dynasty, huh? Nice. We have all of the Dragon Lords unlocked. Bonding scheme, Master of the Skies, closer to gods. Earning respect is what we just gained. So we're going for glory right now as Blackfyres. Or Targaryens, I suppose. That is interesting indeed. Beautiful. Well done indeed. Nice. They gave us 400 provisions. Not bad. So there is a war being held here. Dennis Fossaway. Good to meet you, lad. That is interesting. Yeah, why not? Now, that being said, I am going to increase the size of my Dragon Guard. I can't. But we can get some crossbowmen, I think. 64 and 35. Yeah, let's get some crossbowmen for sure. Then we can increase that size one time. Beautiful. And now, let us refill our men-at-arms. Alright. With our forces fully prepared, and us leading the charge. Yeah, Tancred the Giant. Yeah, not bad. Damn, I don't have a commander trait. That's interesting. But we are going to be riding on the back of Blackthorn, who has 70 dragon effectiveness, basically. I think that's pretty cool, so let us get a move on, lads. While they're stuck in at the siege of Appleton, we shall march off to war. Another dragon, House Targaryen, Daeron the Drunken, has hatched the deep red dragon, Telfire. Alright, let's slow it down a bit as we crash down upon them, lads. And here we come. Yeah, you will probably lose. They have a lot more men than we do, that's for fucking sure. And they're kind of stuck into this siege, but let's hit them anyway, lads. Come on, give me the dragon rolls. Catch them on fire. Nah, they have too many men. No, come on. Nah, they have too many men. Oh, but we've come of age. Yeah, skilled tactician, holy warrior, skilled fighter, beautiful. With the help of Tancred, I have completed my studies of warfare. Even if the highest aspects of the subject eludes me, I lived up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. My nightly training alongside this has been successful, and I have slain numerous bandits despite my youth. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I have become. I had some memorable times with Jane. She truly helped me understand both myself and love. She is a vindictive villain, buddy. She does not want you. Trust. Trust. Where's she at, anyway? She's down here? In Cresthaven, I suppose. Lost the rowdy trait. Alright. While we're losing this battle, getting absolutely smacked, the warrior will be our patron, and we will take the martial lifestyle focus. Very nice. Oh, Janos was slain. No, he was slain by Damon. Damn it. My Maester Dennis was also captured. Damn it. That's awful. We have to search for a new Maester now. Yeah, we're Maesterless for now, it seems. Yeah, I think they're going to capture Appleton. And we're going to lose this fight for sure. A follower's heart. Captain Baelo, my leader. I have met the most stunning woman here in Cider Crossing. My knight Wallace stumbles as he addresses me. Her family will not let us marry without me paying a sizable dowry, he stutters sadly. Please help me. Ooh. Yeah, sure, buddy. Why not? Go ahead and get married. There we go. Get stalwart leader. Yeah, not bad. Oh, we have to deepen our bond with our dragon. What am I doing? Oh, what a fool. Deepen the bond with our dragon. And you know what? Can we go for a ride? Nah, not available. It's because we're commanding an army, which makes sense. Bonding with Blackthorn, a Valyrian reading. Dragons are as much the scions of old Valyria as the children of House Targaryen, and the blood of that doomed land still courses through Blackthorn's veins. It is not mere happenstance that for centuries, perhaps millennia, dragons have heeded commands in but one language, High Valyrian. While I have worked through the rudimentary Valyrian phrases with Blackthorn, Soves to fly, Ribas to listen, Masis to heal, I wonder if she would appreciate hearing more Valyrian from me, and not just commands. Just as many Reachman children are read fables during their infancy to distract and educate them, perhaps Blackthorn might also enjoy from a reading. I'll find something. A good reading. Yes, I begin reading to Blackthorn from an old book of fables, which I've spent the better part of the last day painstakingly translating into the Valyrian tongue. I tell her of the warrior queen Nymeria's fated voyage from Royn to Dorne. I regale her with the exploits of Artis the Falcon Knight and the many labors of Brandon the Builder. I lose myself in the telling of the tales. My words dripping with the poetic liquid beauty of well-spoken High Valyrian. By the time I reach the book's end, the sun has set on Cider Crossing. Though Blackthorn is but a dragon, and I know she understands few to none of my words, she seems to have appreciated the attention and now snores contentedly, just an arm span away. One day, stories will be written of us too. Very nice. Yeah, we're out here getting shit done, lads. Not bad. As a 16-year-old, yeah. We've killed, two... Yeah, we've killed 2 people already before the age of 16. That is not bad. Looking skyward, I take my morning porridge outside on my balcony, where I behold a brilliant blue sky, with nary a cloud in sight. Something in me knows that this is not a day to be spent idly inside my tent, or in the streets of Tumbleton. It is as if the Father himself made today for a singular purpose. Flight. and yet I feel cautious. Blackthorn's last several flights have not gone well. Over the past few moon turns, she has on occasion chosen to selectively ignore those commands she finds inconvenient. Commands that are usually related to me trying to avoid falling to my death. Still, more riding time could both improve our rapport and Blackthorn's willingness to heed my commands, and it is such a magnificent day. Yeah, Blackthorn. To waste the day indoors would do neither of us good. To the skies. Failure to launch. How unfortunate. Damn it, Blackthorn. Defiant creature. A live treat. Let us do pigs. Overstimulating. Yikes. Expensive meat. Charred mutton it is. Meat welcomed. Good. Yeah, we're getting shit on again. Search for a maester once more. Hopefully somebody will come our way. The Wandering Acolytes. He's a treacherous villain and a novice physician. But he'll have to do. Yeah. We lost our war. To the sensible Captain Baylor, your contributions were vital to the winning of my war, and the bravery of your sellswords is much admired by my fighters. May this payment aid you in celebrating our great victory. Signed, Lady Sansara. Nice. She gave us 20. We're out of debt, at least, which is good. Yeah, but we lost our war, so be it. It is what it is, lads. Let us disband our armies. Yeah. What a mad lad. Super badass kid, dude. Alright. Now that we're not at war, let's ride Blackthorn. Yeah, a dragon is no mere weapon. She is war made flesh. Beautiful. Well said. Visiting hours. After my last visit with Blackthorn, I was struck and dismayed by her seeming inability to distinguish between me and the attendants that bring her food, as if I, a captain of the Blackthorn Exiles, were no different from a servant. Although my duties as captain consumes most of my days, it might be worthwhile to set aside more time to visit with Blackthorn. There is, however, risk to such an approach. Not only the obvious danger of spending more time in close proximity with such a vicious predator, but also the risk that Blackthorn could bristle at my over-eager, heavy-handed presence during this sensitive stage of our relationship. There is no substitute for time well spent. I will visit the dragon. 72% we get daily visitations. Meanwhile, another dragon enters the world. Yeah, Princess Elena hatches the white dragon, Banzolkal. Banzolkal. Jesus, that's a mouthful. But I mean, good for you. It did not work. How unfortunate. Time well spent. Together we will write the legend of Baylor, Blackthorn, and Blackthorn. The weeks of training, socialization, and familiarization, holy fuck, those are some big words for Elmo, that I've spent with Blackthorn have finally started to bear fruit. Whether soaring above Tumbleton or relaxing in her lair, Blackthorn and I are increasingly at ease with each other. Very nice. That's good, at least. Alright, doesn't seem like there's much else for us to do here in the Reach, at least not for now. So I wonder... For starters, I need gold, so I'm going to ask for some gold. Please and thank you. And maybe we can head our way to the Red Keep. Let's head to, like, City of Rainier's Hill. Let's go to Goldguard's Heights. Fuck it, right? We could also customize our route and do some more traveling. There's Summerhall down here. Diplomacy lifestyle. Wedgwood. Nice. Great Sept of Baylor. Very nice. A raw feeding. But I'm so broke. Raw mutton. A duel demanded. Garrick Wolfkiller. House Wolfkiller. From all my heart. Yeah, interesting. He's got some decent stats, though. I will say that. He's got 22 prowess. I have 37. Yeah, he might be less valuable after I win. Very nice. Eyes in the night. Morning brings a report that a man-eating beast has struck again. Another follower butchered. Most of the man's corpse found next to the smithy tent where the large animal left him. The sentries can't get a good look at the damn thing. Whatever it is, it's got a taste for us and seems smart enough to follow after us during the day or early evenings. I cast my eyes to the river. Our path brings us alongside. Such a vast body of water could hide all manner of submerged terrors. Watching, waiting, hunger slowly building for its evening meal. Ooh, I shall take its head. It's a bear. Ooh, we can't afford to wait another night to outrun the thing. Gathering my hunting party, I intend to end this, and to do so this very morning. The beast's tracks are surprisingly light, but clearly ursine. After nearly an hour, we reach a sandy stretch of beach alongside the river where the footprints simply seem to vanish. A guttural bellow from behind prompts us to wheel around, where the gore-slick muzzle of a large bear stares at us with all too intelligent eyes. The creature, its trap spun, breaks into a sprint. Yikes. Have at thee, beast. Yeah, the beast falls to your numbers. Visited the Red Keep. Nice. Good for us. A study in martial. Valar, the local captain, and a few of his officers greet me as my entourage enter the military camps of King's Landing. I quickly dismount, eager to inspect the local barracks positively brimming with activity. I nod, appreciating, Jesus, the organized chaos I am observing. Now, what would my lord want to do next? Valar looks at me expectantly. Some sparring? Yeah, let's do some sparring. Nice. Visited the Dragon Pit, Rhaenys' Hill. What was once home to some of the fiercest dragons, this colossus is naught but a ruin. As I walk its tunnels, I am in awe of its sheer magnitude and held captive by its weight of its significance. Gripped as I am, I almost do not notice the dusted papers in the rubble. They appear to hint at the hatching techniques utilized by the Dragon Keepers. This will come in handy. Visited the Gates of the Gods. A raw failure. Well, Harrenhal was not built in a day. This right here is too true. Alright, let's do a passage of arms. We travel to accept. To the bridge, lads. To the bridge. Ooh, a ransom. Oh, he wants to let go of Dennis, finally. Thank you. Sure. Give me my man back, you bastard. Nice. Oh, we grew a beard. Finally. That's awesome. Good for us. Golly, we're running out of food. Cutting rations. It's gonna be fine, Wallace. Don't worry about it. But there, see, look at that. So many jobs to be held here, so don't worry about it. Protect the innocent. Let's do some martial skills first. We can actually customize our route as well. Beautiful. Ooh. We're gonna visit Harrenhal as well, because fuck it. Yeah, Dragon Lore Harrenhal. The stories of Harrenhal do not do it justice, I believe. No occupant has dared to take on the challenge of rebuilding the once grand castle. Instead, it lies in ruin. It is far bigger than any castle I have set foot in. Even the Red Keep can't compare. The once great towers have been cracked and bent by dragon fire long before my arrival. Heron the Black had faith in these walls, and his line ended within them. The castle serves as a reminder that the dragon should not be challenged. Heron the Black was a fool. Alright, we protect the innocent lads. Let us be on our way. Ooh, a Valyrian song. I fear that Blackthorn isn't responding to my efforts at bonding as well as she should. While the dragon no longer bristles at my presence, she is easily distracted and is rarely willing to listen to, let alone obey, my commands. But then I recall something my nursemaid once told me. She said that when I was an infant boy, I would cry from the hour of the bat to the nightingale, and that the one thing that could snap me out of these tirades were her sweet songs. Inspired, I've sent to Maidenpool for a copied manuscript of old Valyrian hymns, said to date from Lord Aenar's flight from the doomed continent. While the true provenance of the hymnal is impossible to know, the lyrics are in Valyrian, and the composition is not too dissimilar from some older Reachman songs. Yeah, 43% I'm successful. I will sing the old songs. It works. Isse se prumia hen wild. Skoriot said Tegon Simonagon, in the heart of the wild, where the mountains rise. Kesirs Nikea, Zaldrises Nedenka Rusir Perisis Lacy. There is a dragon fierce with burning eyes. Nelihen Eixion, Tikuni Bonaspan said Jedar. Scales of gold, wings that span the sky. In Konirsia Vedar, Bona Masverdagon, Ziri Limagon. But there's a melody that makes it cry. Aw, how lovely. My voice echoes throughout Blackthorn's lair. No applause greets me, but I begin the third verse. But as I begin the third verse, I see the dragon enter the chamber, and she slowly lowers herself to the floor. By the end of the song, she is fast asleep, snoring contentedly. I'm noticing that she responds well to like matters of the heart and like the soul. So she likes poetry, she likes being read to, she likes the Valyrian songs. She doesn't like being greeted with like raw animals to just like rip into, you know. I think that's pretty cool. That shows a level of intelligence behind her. She's cooperative and accepting, which is pretty decent. But yeah, she's doing really well, I think. I like her already. Sleep well, my dragon. Nice. Success, lads. Oh, Aemon Targaryen hatches the light pink dragon, Jehikagon. Jesus, that is a bright pink monstrosity. Jesus. Not a fan. Nice. So plenty of stuff still to do. Where are we, actually? What we need are provisions. So let's hit up the castle. Yeah, plenty of jobs to be held here, lads. Certainly not bad. But I'm not going to do any of these jobs yet. I think, in fact, what we should do... Yeah. Can we peruse the artifacts market, actually? Just real quick. Let's see what's here. A whole lot of nothing. Alright, not important. Doesn't matter. But anyway, lads, what I was thinking is that now we're a man grown, we're 18 years old, let's send our ass to school, lads. You know? Yeah, let's do a university visit. Plan a trip to the Starry Sept. That's a bit of a distance. We're actually going to, yeah, Library of Knowledge. Yeah, study hard. We're actively trying to increase our education trait from 3 stars to 4 stars. I feel like that'd be pretty interesting. So let us hit this shit. The Hermit? No, we're gonna get lost. Visited the Hall of the White Swords. I visited the great city of Duskendale. Lovely. Very nice. We arrived at the Starry Sept. I'm finally here, walking the hallowed halls of the Starry Sept, revered seat of all knowledge of the faith of the Seven Worlds. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. And what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could ever desire. Time to get started. Oh, this guy is like insane. Oh, insane opportunist. No. Yeah, your university visit becomes more successful. So fuck you, Maynard. A friendly monster. Poor unfortunate souls, I will see that you learn how to read. I think I did it. Very nice. To have a gander. Interesting. The debate. 74%, I managed to get it. I lost the debate. That's right. One of the boys. Nah, I'm good. Nice. Alright, so I gained a book, but I didn't increase my education trait. That's kind of okay, I guess. That fucking sucks. All of that for nothing. That's a shame. But alas, I suppose it is what it is. Captain Baylor's Jade Compendium. A deep work collecting the poetry and traditional knowledge of Essosi mythology. The cover is wood and has been painted to display a repeating image of rose flowers. Very nice. Gives us 0.1 prestige. Yeah, we did really bad at school. we actually did pretty bad. Pirate Lord Noho. Interesting. Let's check on our dear father. He's been married now. And I've got half-brothers. Aegon and Aegon. Alright, let's do a camp revelry real quick. Yeah, here in Maidenpool, that's totally fine. Yeah, we're gonna do recreation so we can, yeah, so we can drop our stress real quick. We'll have good food, and I can't upgrade my drinks, so that should be fine. Yeah, and this will be the last thing that we do for this episode. Tales told. And then, Tancred gesticulates wildly as he weaves a story that by now has been quite a long time in the making. He tumbled like a sack of bricks, hit him right in the head, it did. Tancred soaks in the acclaim of the gathering with a satisfied smile. It was quite a tale of daring do indeed. The assorted company still seemed quite agog, trying to cajole another story from Tancred's lips. Crack open a barrel. The drink in my cup trickles away to nothing, the last dregs drained. I turn to search for another, but I only find a small assortment of people in the same predicament as me. We're fresh out. Wallace rummages through an assorted rations, lantern held to illuminate them. We could break open another barrel, but if we don't finish it, it might go stale. Yeah, let us live a little, shall we? Ooh. Ready your bowstrings. No sooner had I stood up to get more refreshments than Garrick bounds upright too. I think we could all do with a little bit of friendly competition, he begins, bow in hand. Perhaps a light archery contest? I've a bow for you right here, Baylor. My drink may have to wait. Fetch me 2 apples, oh lord. Yeah, let's make things interesting, shall we? Fetch 2 apples. Your shot hits the apple, hell yeah, dude. Why did I gain stress from that? I'm like right back to where I was before. That sucks. The fire sputters, its embers now merely glowing where they once roared. The revelers likewise begin to drift off towards their sleeping spots. A good time was had by all, but the hour has come to call the entertainment done for now. Not bad. Alright, y'all. So, my game crashed. And my most recent save was back here at the university visit. A visit from the Lord, huh? And so it begins. The Blackfyre host claim on the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. My father, Lord Damon the Younger, now goes to war against the Seven Kingdoms. I will not be siding with that man, literally at all. Can I offer military assistance? Oh, I sure can. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to fight against my own father. That is interesting. Yeah, very interesting. But I believe I will leave that for next episode, lads. This one has been quite interesting. Not quite off to the start that I would hope. Honestly, we have room for one more personality trait, so if you think we should just add in a trait, let me know. We will attempt another university visit, I think. Oh, I can't do it for another 19 years. Jesus fucking Christ. But we can certainly try. So, and definitely gotta look, keep a lookout for some artifacts, especially a sword that we can utilize. I would love to have a family sword. And then, of course, we need to find a spouse for ourselves. We need to get married. Absolutely. Absolutely got to get married. Absolutely got to have kids. And continue our legacy challenge, to be sure. But all of this and more in the next episode, lads. This will be a weekly upload every Sunday going forward. So please bear with me and keep the patience. I greatly appreciate all of your love and support. And always remember, honor in service, glory in sacrifice, and we bear the sword. House Blackfyre. I love that. And I, Captain Baelor Blackthorn of the Blackthorn Exiles, will see you in the battles ahead. Goodbye, my friends.